Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about the first year for the little Chevelles, a 1964 Chevelle Super Sport. Give you all the details in but a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest addition to our sales inventory, and that being a 1964 Chevy Chevelle SS. Talk about a nice little car. You're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we do a cold start, a walk around, give you a lot more of the details of this really nice car. Now, you can also click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to this car and our website where you'll get the pricing and other information about the car as well. Plus have access to our over 100 vehicles we currently have in inventory on our sales floor. Maybe it's your first car or maybe it's your 100th. Ellingson Motorcars may have it sitting right on the sales floor just waiting to be in your garage. Now, our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, and you will see all that information. So, yes, it's a very wonderful site, lots of cars, lots of stuff. But today we're going to focus on the little Chevelle. You know, 64 Chevrolet was kind of behind the curve a little bit, not having that mid-size car with some performance options. And so, you know, they had the Corvair out there and, you know, the other stuff, but it just wasn't what people were looking. They were looking for kind of that mid-size car, not the Impala, you know, not the Corvair. They wanted something, and that's when the Chevelle was born and came into existence. Beautiful example right here in Palomar. I guess they always have names for these colors on these cars. Palomar Red, that's what it's called basically. So, you know, I don't know where they come up with those names, but that's what it is. That is the correct color for this car, by the way. Beautiful under the hood, nicely detailed, little 327, plenty of power, and the thing that it's got hooked up to it is it's got a 4-speed manual transmission. Talk about a fun little car to get in. Positraction, you know, you can burn the tires if that's your intention, but just really a fun little car to drive. I just enjoy that 4-speed shifting on these kind of little cars like this. Biggest improvement, of course, that they have in 1964 that they didn't have in, was the fact that they have radial tires available today. Radial tires with the correct whitewall, which is really neat with the full SS hubcaps. Radial tires, probably the biggest improvement overall in any old car. Just for rideability, just handling, everything about it has just been one of those big improvements. And they've added, this car came with power steering, which makes it even more wonderful for whenever you go to the car shows, parking, whatever. We are just so accustomed to having that power steering behind us in our hands that it really is a nice option on these old cars. Take a look at the inside. Like I say, the SS package, you've got the center console with the 4-speed shifter, bucket seats, dual exhaust, of course. You know, it's just really, really a nice, very instrumentation here. When I'm looking at it, it's got a original dash in place. Looks like even an original radio as well. Headliner's very, very nice. Nice thing about this car, it actually has a full-size trunk. So if you were inclined to want to go take your car to the golf course or take it out, go on a trip, you know what, you got a nice trunk area right there. Lots of room for bringing stuff with you wherever you want to go. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now TikTok as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll get all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as kind of an added feature, you will find cars that we've had over the last several years as well. So if you have time to check those websites out, by all means do it. If you like old cars, we've had some really wonderful stuff go through our hands over the years. Now, you want to make sure to go to our website. Remember, it's www.ellingsonmotorcars for our most current inventory, because right there you'll find all of our cars that are presently on our sales floor. Note, the interior in this car, very, very nice. Again, it's just a really nice entry-level car. I guess I want to say that in every sense of the word. It's not the biggest motor, but yet you got the 327 ever reliable motor with a 4-speed and power steering. I mean, what more could a guy ask for? Very, very nice. Now, some people say, you know, I love the videos, Scott, and it's great. We do a great job of highlighting all the features and whatever, but I want to come and look in person. We're happy to have you come to Ellingson in person. We are open to the public from Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well, for those of you who really have to get their hands on it and touch it, whatnot. I do see that they have seat belts in the front. Of course, that was an option in 1964. Didn't have to have that, but someone has obviously put those in. So again, another one of those nice little features for these cars. Well, I guess that pretty much wraps up a lot of the stuff. Now, if you got any other questions, feel free to give us a call. 763-428-7337. We'll do our very best to answer any questions on this car or any of the other cars that we have in inventory. Now, you say, what can I do? I mean, I live out of state. Can you ship cars? Yes, we can help get a shipping arranged for cars to go any place in the United States, or for that matter, any place in the world. Financing, we can also lead you in a couple directions. We have some vendors that we've used for many, many years, very good at taking care of the people that have some interest in financing some of their old cars. So again, give us a call. We'll do our very best to help you. Well, there you go. That's my latest addition right here. Nice little pony muscle car, if you will. I mean, it's kind of the, you know, one of those cat's meows because it's got a little more room. I can fit in this car quite easily, which is always a nice thing with these old cars. So thank you again for watching our videos, and we will see you next time at EllingsonMotorcars.com.